Good day everyone, this is Jebro, and this is Guild Wars 2, Season 2, Episode 2. We are going to be going into the next episode. I do have the little pop-up, which has come with the patch, which happened on the 15th, on the Tuesday. I'm about to embark on this again on my engineer as well, so we're going to see how this goes, and hopefully we're going to see some new stuff. The trailer was pretty crazy, so I'm going to jump in straight away. This is what you're going to get when you come into the next part. So, entanglement is what this is called, 1327 AE. So, treachery and tragedy led Tyria's heroes on a chase across the frontiers of the Maguna Wastes and landed them at the doorstep of their former adversary. What has Tammy been able to learn from her investigation, and who's been watching from atop the Mesa above Prospect Valley? Let's go for it.
Is your life a dead end?
Yes.
Looking for meaning?
Okay, righty-ho. So, let's turn that down a little tiny bit. The World guys, just doing my nothing. So, Scarlets Secret Room, alert from Brahm, check your mail. So, I just got a mail there. Meet back in Prosperity. Word reached me of some trouble in Drytop. Prosperity was just attacked. I'm heading there to check on Tammy. Let's meet up and see if the kid's okay. Let the wolf guide you. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, that was useful. It would have just been good to just let me click on it or just transport me there or something. So, hello. Let's go and see what's changed. Free silver. Ouch! That's a waypoint and a half, innit? Wonder if we got a cutscene when we come in here. Maybe you have. Come on. Okay, still... Holy crap. Really? Okay, this is good. Now, I know little bits and pieces, of course, because I've seen spoilers and I'm doing this a bit later. But yeah, let's see how we go. What's going on? Whoa. Awesome. I love how they keep changing the map and all the different stuff that happens inside. Of course, that's... Oh, it's actually moving. Have we got people hung up here? Oh, there's a jumper puzzle. Oh wow, this is really cool. Wow. Look at that for a view, man. That is so awesome. Okay, right, let's continue with the story. Sorry. So Scarlet's Secret Room is now.
Timmy, are you here? Timmy?
I'm here. I'm okay. Scruffy protected me. Are you all okay?
Oh, whew. Yeah, we're okay too.
Everything started to shake. I barely had time to get into Scruffy.
Is she okay, Bram?
Yeah, she's okay. She hid in her golem.
I didn't hide. I was collecting important data.
Uh-huh.
Did I hear you say Timey's okay?
I'm fine. Golly.
What's happening?
What's happening? This is what's happening. I feel like the whole world is falling out from under us. I think we all feel that we've got a new dragon to contend with. Nothing will ever be the same. No, it won't. Mordremoth did this, and it's only just starting.
Mordremoth?
Raises the stakes to a whole new level of awful, doesn't it?
Gods, we need a plan. What are we gonna do?
Good God. You really think all these vines are related to Mordremoth? All these deaths? I'm quite certain. What are we going to do? We start by following Scarlet's trail. Scarlet believed she has seen the bigger picture. It was part of her delusion. I don't think, bringing down the Zephyrites was part of Scarlet's plan, but both she and the Saboteur talked about the destruction of Tyria. I know. Eren said a Tyrian leader would die. This makes me think someone or something was pulling his strings. That scares me, and most about him. That scares me the most about him. Trouble is, we have no idea who he meant. It could be anyone, though the biggest threat to Mordrinoff is probably Treherne. I hate the thought that Queen Jenna could be in danger too. We said several other strange things too. Yes, like it will be so pleased. That makes no sense. And I've seen the bigger picture. You sounded so much like Scarlet, it was unnerving. I suspect we can still learn from Scarlet, even posthumously. Wow, I can't read. Dr. Tammy. She knows what's going down. For the second, I agree that this is Mordrinoff's doing. It all started with Scarlet. We need to understand her. Did you see her voice recorder? Her books and papers? I'm just glad you're okay. Lots of things, like Scarlet started with steam creatures, then graduated to Aether and Watchwork. She released a bunch of the steam creatures into the wild. Oh, and she killed Ahmad. Killed Ahmad? He was her last mentor. He experimented on her with his mind-wielding device, and that's when she saw the eternal alchemy, or what she thought was it. So she killed him for it? No, she killed him because once he realised his device worked, he started looking at her like she was a lab rat, not like an assistant or student. He was going to experiment more on her. Historically speaking, previous generations of Asura, including Ahmad's, viewed the Silvari as an anomaly to be studied. When the first Silvari arrived, many were victimised in the interest of arcane knowledge. Do you have any new insight into that drawing on the wall? Oh, you have the waylines. Actually, I do. Based on the Scarlet's writings and her holographic recorder over there, I've come up with a theory. I think that's the representation of her vision. Her vision? Her mentor, Ahmad, made a device that opened her mind. When she tried it, she had a vision. At the centre is a symbol I've seen used to represent the pale tree. And you think she drew that drawing after she saw it? Yes, she claimed that she had been the eternal alchemy during the vision. Had seen it, sorry. The symmetrical elements in the drawing and the pale tree at the centre led me to that conclusion. Why the pale tree? In her vision, she saw the pale tree attacked by a thorn vine. She described it as doing terrible damage to the pale tree. That sounds terrible. Did it bother her? It pleased her. She even grew some thorny vines to strangle Ahmad. The parallel with the vines from her vision is not lost on me. What about her ley lines? What about the ley lines? Have you learned anything new? The most interesting thing of all, Scarlet theorized that our waypoint positioning coincides with the locations of the most powerful ley lines. Was she right? Likely, but not yet confirmed. I need to do more research. I need to better understand the elements that drew her to that conclusion. Fascinating.
So, were you able to figure out what Scarlet was doing here?
She was studying ley lines. But I don't...
Hold on.
Oh my! What's
God.
happening?
Hey, come look at this. There's a passage behind this bookshelf.
What?
Ooh.
Get out of my way. Let me see.
Settle down. Let the boss go in first.
All right, but hurry up.
Come on, Frostbite. Let's go.
Okay.
Refreshing.
Another little secret place. This notebook titled Research Notes has a complex set of equation drawings and engineering blueprints. Examine it from the engineer's point of view. Scarlet was obviously researching how to tap and control strong magical currents, even stronger than the Asura's device's channel. She mentions the research of several Asuran geniuses and utilizes many of their recognized equations as the foundation for future research into magic conductors. It seems that her primary challenge was that most metals and woods used in constructing magic conductors can't withstand the flow and break apart before being useful. She claims that she finally found success with dredge metals tempered in Flame Legion pyros. Ooh. What's that then? This piece of paper was torn from a book. Letters sent home from soldiers in the Koronan army have given us great insight into their lives. In the 11th century AE, their leader something inspired great loyalty. I'm half asleep, that's why I can't read, apparently. In one particular speech, Osa praised their military and encouraged them to use their persuasive abilities to build the power of Corner from the inside. She said, if properly convinced, you can get whole groups of lesser creatures to work towards your goals without them realizing they're not working for themselves. Also cites the alliance between centaurs and Cornan craft people as an example. Together they produced better armor and weapons, and they provided for the Cornan people's day-to-day needs. Okay. Hello everyone, I'm just continuing this part of the instance now as well, as I just wandered out of the map region. Unfortunately it just ported me out pretty damn quick, so I had to cut and just come back through. So we're on just having a look around this kind of tunnel bit. History of Drytop by Nicholas Sanford. Now, a barren landscape, this rounded basin may have held water many millennia ago. Sand now covers everything, blowing on the wind and eroding all rocks and inhabitants alike. Unknown sentient beings once built fragile hillside homes high on the cliff sides. Some structures still linger, but will also fall victim to the blowing sand and hot. Pardon me as I hiccup. The area attracts outlaws on the run with something to hide, or those who are unwelcoming among civilized folk for one reason or another. This makes the area dangerous to travellers such as me and Yakington. Yakington? Migrating Sindor packs come through here, it seems. There is evidence that they once had a refuge here. A large tree trunk quite out of place could have been one of their secret trees. Despite appearances, this waterless area is far from lifeless, and it serves as the doorway into Maguma Jungle, a region of uncontrollable growth, life, and often death. Ooh. Ooh. Gosh, get all this stuff in here. Jesus. Here's our bookies. Bookies! On the open page of this book, Scarlet drew a route leading up and out of the tunnel to a higher region of Drytop. The points on Scarlet's map trace a path winding across the higher region of Drytop to an unknown destination where she drew crisscrossing lightning bolts. Dr. Tammy? Where did she go anyway? She broke it off. There she is. There she is. Did you find something? You found something, didn't you? Scarlet left a map showing where to go. But it leads to the ley line she discovered. Oh, you stay here with the others for now. I'm going to see where it takes me. Surprisingly. Okay, so for now, that has been Scarlet's Secret Room, which we've just completed. I am going to end the video here. Just as a short, this is the first part of the story so far. And we will look forward to going to the next part very shortly, which I will play. Just leveled, that was nice. I'm going to quickly show you what loot I got from this. Just having a look through these pouches, see if we got anything interesting. Not really, if we're honest. Deluxe Gearbox gave us even less. So, thank you very much, guys. I will post the next part of this as soon as possible. But otherwise, thank you very much. Have a good evening, day, or morning. And I will see you for the next part of this episode 2, which will be hopefully going up this passage to the top part of Drytop. So we found Scarlet's Secret Room and some more info, which will lead us on. See you soon. Bye-bye.